Hi parents, it's Mrs. Mendez, your child's second grade STEM teacher. I want to go over what to expect this week so that you feel prepared and you can ask me any questions early on in the week if you need anything explained. So here's what we have going on. We are going to actually be working on a third grade standard this week. It is 3 NBT.1. And that standard focuses on rounding whole numbers to the nearest 10 and to the nearest hundredths place. So it builds upon the concept of place value, which we have been doing a lot of work on this year, working in the ones place, tens place, and hundredths place. So by now, students really have a good understanding of place value, and now they can start rounding numbers to the nearest 10 and hundreds. So let's take a look at your packet for this week. On Monday, you are going to be measuring different objects using a measuring tool, such as like a ruler or a meter stick or tape measure, whatever object you have at home. You can measure the objects that are suggested here or something that's close to it. And then you're just rounding to the nearest 10. And then for this second part, it says to use a digital scale to complete the chart below. If you don't have a digital scale at home to weigh objects, that's fine. Feel free to write in your own two-digit numbers here to have students practice rounding at home. That's totally okay. If you need some ideas with this, just feel free to contact me and I can give you some numbers to add in those boxes. So this is for Monday. Tuesday is going to look very similar as well. The only thing that's different is that we're going to be rounding time here. So that should be fun. On Wednesday, we are going to use what's called a vertical number line. And this is going to help students visualize rounding numbers. So, they're just going to be plotting the numbers onto this vertical number line. It shouldn't be too difficult for them, but there's several problems there to work with. On Thursday, they get to create their own vertical number lines and plot their points on there to show rounding. And then we will end the week with kind of a short worksheet, but it's just, I don't know, just quick and easy. It's going to ask students to plot the rounded numbers on the vertical number line, and then we have a word problem down here. These are kind of fun. They get to explain whether the person in this problem is correct and why they're correct or why aren't they correct. So it's kind of like they're defending their response there. So that is it. This is what we have going on this week. We're just looking at rounding. Next week, we're going to focus on rounding to the nearest hundredths place. So my idea for this is to kind of push it out kind of slowly. That way students really understand how to round to the nearest tens first, and then we can move on to rounding to the nearest hundredths. And that's all. So thank you very much. Have a great week.